went to the bar and I made many friends. A guy called Richard gave me lots of information of places where I should go to. And the girls were lovely and the guys were friendly and the bartender as well. But it closed at 9:30. So now I'm going back to my bed.
Good morning. It was a good first night, considering most things. Yeah, I just had to get used to sleeping like this a bit more. I think I'm going to have a cup of tea. The condensation was building up where my head was last night, and that needs to be a little bit higher because I don't want water dripping down on me. I can't tell if it's actually cold or not, because it is cold, but I seem to be doing okay. Funny old thing. That's my shed. That's where I keep my things. My mother would go mad for this. It's all wild garlic. Just tasted it. It tastes lovely. Nice. My mum makes a fantastic pesto out of this, and every spring she picks bunches and bunches of these leaves or whatnot, and freezes them, and then makes pesto out of them. And the pesto is, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Anyway, there's a little bit of home. It's gone now. Well, for the moment. What a charming little chapel.
Bienheureuse Bernadette, priez pour nous. Roads go ever on, over stone and bridge. Hello, pretty. How are you? Hello, come here. Oh, you're a bit muddy. Right. Would you like to be my noble steed? I'm in need of one, you know. And you look actually quite good size, you know. Not too big. We could fit you in the bar, I suppose. What do you want from me? Just some love and attention, eh? Eh? Look at that, big nostrils. You see this plant? It's carrot, wild carrot. Now, my friend Barbara here should be going absolutely mad with joy, because there are just these blooming carrots. The leaves are edible. They taste a little bit like carrot, with a bit more tang, I suppose. Wasn't it a lovely day to go to the sea? Just what I didn't want is to have to walk on sand. It's a seal. I don't know if can you see it? Hello. Can you see the seal? Just gone under. There she is again. Hello there. Hello. This is, I think, the Point de Villiers. Or Villiers. Point de Villiers. And that's the village over there. This is a German Blockhaus. Blockhaus. What's the English? Battery emplacement. And they just continue all the way down there and behind. These have definitely been hit. And the guy who yesterday was telling me that there was a fight here. If you look at this, that stone there, this big block here, has just moved all the way out like that. Now is that the sea? If you look underneath there, the structure's still there. No, this looks like a direct hit from one of the Allies' ships on this bunker. Pikachu. Very funky art. Now this building definitely got hit by shells from battleships. Absolutely destroyed. I wonder if it was destroyed from within. Like and subscribe, everyone, and press the notification button. That is a Tobruk. And one thing to point out about those pillboxes and batteries and blockhouses, they were not built by Germans, so to speak. They were actually built by conscripted labour from all the occupied territories. So many people who built them were actually French, Romanian, Russian, prisoners of war. They were sort of taken away and used as slave labour, really. One little anecdote from this morning, which I've failed to talk about yet, is I went to a different cafe first before I went to the cafe I went to the night before. I went in there for coffee, and the lady asked me for my passe sanitaire, which is like COVID pass, and so I provided my QR code. It wouldn't work. I was really miffed, and I checked the expiry date on it. It's still in date. I said to the lady, it's like, look, you can see my thing here. And she's like, oh, can't do it. You can, apporter, you can take it away, but I want to sit down. So I picked my stuff up and I just went to the other cafe. But the thing is, my pass worked last night, so strangely enough, she did say, oh, is it your third? And I hadn't had my third vaccine. And what's it called, the booster. And so I have a slight suspicion that maybe the proprietress that has elected her business to be a booster only cafe. Anyhow, it's unnerved me a little bit because I can't quite easily get my booster. Later on today, I'm wanting to go eat something nice in Barfleur, and if I go there and they won't let me, it'd be quite upsetting, especially because by all accounts I'm COVID-less. I've had my bloody vaccines and it's just putting a headache on things. Last night in the darkness, when it was very dark, there was this little glint of light that kept touching the inside of the basher. The basher was looking eastward, and that light came from this, the phare or lighthouse in English. And anyway, I also had a realization walking up to it that in a moment, in a couple hundred meters, it will be the closest point to my house on the Isle of Wight than any other point on this trip. So it's a special moment. It's sort of a Samwise Ganges realizing that if he takes one step further forward, he'll be the farthest way he's ever been from home. It's not the same idea, but it's the closest point to home. I'll be only 60 miles away over the English Channel. Here we go, the closest spot I'll ever be to home for the foreseeable months. If you want to follow my adventure further, please just like, subscribe and press the notification button. Most importantly, you can help my GoFundMe, where I'm trying to raise money in aid to tackling homelessness with the charity St. Mungo's. The link for that will be down below. Obviously, you can go follow me on Instagram at A Folly in France or at Dominic de Bonhomie. A Folly of France follows this journey in France, and the other one is just me, Dominic de Bonhomie. Also, I have started a Substack where my Letters to Rona blog will be uploaded, and you can read that in full if you are a subscriber, but you can read half the blog on my WordPress dominicdebonhomie.blog. Links down below. And if you're feeling really kind and you like the video so much, go to my Patreon and you can support me there. 15% of all money on there will go towards my fundraising. So thank you very much, and come back next time.